Hello, Spartan families. This is Superintendent Saxton with the Spartan Update. First of all, our families, I want to thank you for your cooperation, your communication, and your patience as we literally march off the map and build an instructional system that's never really been built before, this dual system of in-person and remote learner. You know, our plan design is working. First of all, I want to thank the parents who contributed to our survey. The survey data shows that. There are a lot of positives. A lot of people are pleased with items we have implemented. Also, there's some great comments on how we can make the plan better. The question is the plan sustainable? Here's what's going on behind the scenes. We've asked our teachers to give 100% to both our in-person learners and both our remote learners. The issue is, being a former math teacher, I know 100 divided by 2 does not equal 100. But the expectation is to give 100 to both platforms. The issue is the time. A massive amount of time is needed for both levels to make sure that the learners are achieving at a high quality level. And I tell you what, I compliment our staff because of their dedication to the Spartan learners, their dedication to the profession, and the care for your children. They are doing whatever it takes to make it work and come as close as possible to solving 100 divided by 2 equals 100. But they cannot maintain this pace. Honestly, this system will collapse if we keep this going. So what is the solution? Starting the first week of November, we're going to move to a concept of Learn at Home Wednesdays. On these days, all students will be learning from home and our staff will be reporting to work. This idea will allow our staff a day in the middle of the week to catch up on the massive amounts of communications coming from students and families. They'll be able to collaborate with their colleagues to make sure that we're aligning our instruction, and we will continue to be able to create engaging content for both our in-person and our remote learners. Also on these Learn at Home Wednesdays, our staff will still be able to maintain the Zoom sessions as they've done through these first months of school. We believe this will allow our staff to possibly divide 100% by 2 and meet the demands of dual instruction and maintain the high quality performance that everyone expects for our in-person and our remote learners. In addition, with the changing COVID conditions in our area, this allows an additional enhanced midweek cleaning cycle for our classrooms, which protects the safety of our students and our staff. We will use this idea of Learn Home Wednesdays starting in November and continue those throughout the second 9 weeks. They will include the following 8 Wednesdays: November 4th, November 11th, November 18th, December 2nd, December 9th, December 16th, and January 6th and January 13th. This decision is not easy. We are aware that this places an additional burden on our working parents with young families. But our hope is by communicating these dates early will help families to plan. But basically, if we do not adapt our plan soon, quality instruction collapses for all learners. My promise to you over the next 9 weeks is district leadership will continue to monitor this change to ensure that it's meeting its goals, but will continue to work to create a sustainable plan for all our learners. Finally, as we approach the end of the first 9 weeks, comes the opportunity to switch learning styles from in-person to remote or from remote to in-person. A digital form will be sent at the conclusion of this video for parents who want to switch. If you're keeping the same style of instruction, if you want to stay remote or if you want to stay in person, then you do not need to do anything. Once again, the form will be available only for those families who want to switch, for those families who want to go from in-person to remote or from remote to in-person. That form will be available via Remind. That form will be available on our website. We ask that you get back to us and complete that form if you want to switch by the end of the workday next Wednesday. In closing, when we built this instructional plan, we knew we would be tasked with flexibility and agility. So we promised to continue to analyze, revise, and enhance our instructional plans, keeping the goals that we set out to achieve. And those goals were to create a high quality, engaging instruction for all students and for all learners that is seamless both for the remote and for the in-person that provides opportunities for all our students. I thank you for viewing. I know this message is not an easy one, but it was a necessary one. Thank you, Spartan families, and go Spartans.